Today we're doing breakfast.
Breakfast? It's brunch.
I think there's
It's a boozy brunch.
It's a blunch.
A blanche.
It's 12:51, which means it's blunch time. And I'm here with my favorite video editor slash animator slash bestitina, Steven Marrello.
Hi. Happy to be here, finally on the camera.
I finally got her.
Got her.
Got her on the pod. This is our final episode ever.
I know. I don't want to go.
Okay, it's not the final episode ever. I don't think. Because I'm not done milking the school.
Oh.
Okay.
What you know about milking the
What
school?
you know about milking the school, okay?
Ooh.
I'm technically graduated. Actually, I'm not going to know if I'm graduated until the 24th. Because they don't tell you if you're actually graduating until the 24th. Count on OCAD to...
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Isn't that what all the girls want to hear? Can't wait to tell my parents. I'm actually not sure that I'm graduating until the 24th. So...
Talk to me, girl. What's it like running a franchise, an empire?
Franchise!
What's it like
Well,
running
friend,
an
let me
empire?
tell you about my tries. Let me tell you about my tries, friend. It's weird because I feel like I have a dual personality, and that's not just because it's Gemini season. Okay, girls? I feel like I have a dual personality
Gemini.
because I have my camera personality, and then I have my sitting beside one of my best friends personality.
And what do you do when your best friend's one of the camera personalities? I didn't introduce myself at all. Who am I? Who is this person?
Who are you, Steven?
Ooh, good question.
You're gonna start crying
We're
on the pod.
getting that deep? Laura, let me get comfortable.
Let me get comfortable. Kick off my shoes. Tell me about yourself.
About myself? Well,
Pretend
hello.
This is a job interview.
Oh, okay, well done. Hello, my name is Steven Marrello, and
And why do you think you're a good fit for this job?
I don't. So, no,
Okay,
it's
I'm
been a wild ride, but hello. I am in my fourth year. I'm heading into my fifth year of the illustration program at OCAD, and I'm excited, a little scared for thesis, but
Thesis is scary. I barely made it out
I
alive.
barely made it alive.
Had to crawl my way out the jungle with my knife and my animals.
Oh, Bowie? Safari Jojo?
Bring her in.
She's not here.
Stampede.
You've lied to them.
I know.
For 12 episodes now.
I know.
Do you believe it's the 12th episode?
No, I actually can't believe it's the 12th episode. It's quite...
Wrap it up.
It's quite terrifying because it's almost like you press record and then I just black out and I don't always remember what I say.
Your blackout's looking pretty good. I don't know about mine.
Do you have fun? Do you
I have
fun?
the best time with this show. This has been like the most fun career experience out of everything thus far, and I can't wait for more.
I know it's gonna
We're
be a lot of
absolutely
fun.
coming back for another season.
Yeah,
Looking
we
at
are.
Leo. He's
Yeah.
not paying attention though.
He knows. He already knows. We're also gonna have Brokehead on again. We're gonna have everybody that I had before because I already missed them because I have attachment issues. I also have attachment issues to him. Like, I know if you students are watching this and you see me on campus, I'm usually next to this one.
And they say,
Where did we meet? When did we meet?
First year. Could you believe it? She hasn't gotten rid of me
I
yet.
went to move my hand and my nails are stuck on your jacket. So that's quite literally, it's quite literally attachment issues. We met first year in John Todd's media studio class. I saw you standing, he was doing a demo and I saw you standing in the corner. What is going on here? I saw you standing in the corner and I realized that you, me, and this other person were all wearing Doc Martens. And I was like, oh my God, we're all matchy-matchy. And I was
we're
like,
all
oh my God.
We all have such impeccable fashion sense. Completely
literally.
Individual, never been done before here. Never seen.
Did your parents also get you docs as your like OCAD christening?
Yeah, it was.
I made them actually.
I remember.
At gunpoint.
Truly, like it was all like a spiritual moment where we all broke in our docs together. So it was a really binding experience for us all.
And then you all came over and left them at my house, and I said, I think y'all took the wrong docs. We were wearing each other's.
Did it matter at the point? Would it have mattered?
The point is, the docs molded to my feet, and I noticed right away, and none of the other people noticed. But I saw you, and I was like, oh my God, you look so serious and so like focused in this demo. And then after class, we were all downstairs in the main building, ready to walk out. And I was telling a stupid joke in front of everyone. And like people weren't really laughing, but you were fucking laughing.
I laughed my ass off because I knew you were the one. Day one. You know, I stayed through an entire course that I was willing to drop just because of this one. It was that same semester, and we had an art history course where the professor was not like it was just not
the vibe. We're not gonna drop any names.
No. It wasn't like an apology, as if we were breaking up. I was like, "It's not you. It's just this prof. I can't do it."
And I said, "That's funny. You're staying in the course."
And I stayed in the class.
And you stayed in the course. And then since then, we've been inseparable. What was your favorite part of illustration program? I know you're not graduating, but
no. So I am doing a 5th year. Little victory lap. Never felt too pleased with how COVID took everything from us.
Yeah. Well,
I needed more studio time. I needed more space. I still have so many things to touch upon, but my favorite courses have been, honestly, if not for the core courses, like I just really enjoy getting like the hands-on experience, getting to talk with people in the industry. I love our professors. Screen printing. Screen printing has been one of the most eye-opening. Yeah. Could you believe it's not even my minor? You would think it is, but I really fell in love with screen printing this. I think it was 3rd year. We just got off the pandemic, getting back into classes.
It was Think Inc.
Think Inc. with Shannon Gerard. Love of my life. Genuinely the most wonderful, so enthusiastic, an amazing professor.
Yeah.
And it was really through her that like I found almost what I'd lost during that 2 years.
Yeah.
I like completely almost like spiraled out. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's either like these are going to be like the most couple of productive years.
Yep.
Like they were really, I don't know, something with the online courses like really got myself together, but also extreme burnout.
Yeah.
And getting to finally experience like hands-on tactile learning
getting
was
messy.
so exciting.
Working with your hands.
Working with my hands after 2 years of digital work was really exciting for me.
It's really exciting because like she really is that girl.
She really is that girl.
It's really exciting because it just revives your energy and you feel so much more like in touch with the media.
Yes,
you know?
I missed getting dirty after like years of digital. Not to say I don't love digital. I'm a digital bae.
Yeah.
But I need the mix. I love that I
course.
could turn my digital work into analog and then get even messier. And with that analog media, there's still something different every time that comes with screen printing.
I mean, I was never able to, it's not that I was never able. I never allowed myself to try screen printing. I was always like, oh, you know, I felt like it was too far out of what I wanted to do, but it really is such a moldable skill.
Exactly.
Because you can turn it into whatever the fuck you want. If you want prints, you want bags, shirts, like whatever. And I think it's a skill everybody should learn.
Yeah, I think it's genuinely such a fun craft. It's quite simple as well.
Yeah.
It's for everyone. It's also been like an amazing way to tether it into business. Like creating
talk
your
about your
own
markets.
merchandise. Oh yeah, markets. I love markets. They're so fun.
So fun.
Such an amazing way to like speak to so many different people. Really foster a nice community of artists.
Because you see the same people.
For a few of them, yeah, it's nice to see that consistency, but there's always new artists that can arise out of these markets. And it's nice to get the platform. Exactly. I love to network. Getting to speak with people is always so fun. Genuinely, I don't know. Sometimes it like genuinely feels like a blackout where I'm like, I have so much energy speaking to so many people, and then by the end, I'm like Like
No,
it
it's true,
takes
'cause-
everything out of me,
Yeah,
but
it
in the
does.
best way possible. Like
No, it is. It's very rewarding too.
Yeah.
And you like, my favorite part is when you like do little trades with other people.
The trades at the end are so fun. I just love it. Yeah.
I feel like I know a lot of freelancers who are like, markets are gonna be like my main thing, which I don't know is a good plan.
It's not always the best, but it's an amazing opportunity for growth and getting yourself out there. You have your little stall and you get to display all of the work that you've been culminating, creating for the past little while. And then
good way to get rid of dead stock.
Exactly. We met a
Extra
couple of
stuff.
artists that are they're selling their originals because they've just been sitting and collecting dust. But there's a market of people that want to buy your stuff, whether they are art collectors or just an average person off the street that's interested in looking at what Toronto artists have to offer or what perhaps just like another piece for your living room, for a place in your home. You have an empty wall.
Don't know who the frick is gonna stroll in.
It's always exciting.
It could be Shawn Mendes as the alligator from La La Lotus.
La 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 la
Nope. La La.
La La Lotus.
La La.
Sing?
No.
Is he from Sing?
La La Little Alligator. What? He played an alligator. Lyle the crocodile.
la 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 la.
La 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 la. The thing about markets is like I kind of see them as like an adrenaline rush,
Yes.
but also they take a lot of preparation, and it could be a 50-50, right? You could be prepping for weeks and like spend a lot on, you know, supplies and product, and then nobody shows up, or you get not nobody, but you get a lower.
But that's true. It's like
a
the give or take about, okay, what's my audience here? And even if I don't break even or like sell exactly what I'm looking for, at least I had the opportunity to speak with some incredible people.
Exactly.
Like I've had that happen where I don't sell. I'm not exactly looking to sell out, but I'm looking to sell a bit, or I have my margins.
That's like, in paper, that's the point.
Yes.
But
it's the aspect of communication and building relationships and meeting people. It's like networking. It really is like a networking opportunity, and we should look at it like that and not solely for
money.
The capitalist. Yeah, like
no,
money.
it's true. I feel like a lot of the artists there have a similar mentality.
Yeah.
Like they're excited to be around. Like they're always like, oh man, I wish I had more time to go around and see everybody's stuff because it's so fun, and I want to check out everybody's booth. And like I just feel like there's so much room in the city for more of these.
Yes.
You know, and I feel like, at least in my experience, I've had to kind of look for them and dig for them. And unless you know the right people, you need to get an invite and da-da-da. And I just wish there were more.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make my own.
Rinda Market 2020.
Rinda Market, super sensitive, supermarket.
Oh.
But it's like, but how do you even go about that?
Yeah.
You get a permit?
Sadly, that's where I'm.
Yeah,
I just
you don't
love to attend them and make some money. You need permits.
You need
I think that's
permits.
the thing. You need a like community organizer, a permit or two.
That would be fun.
What was your favorite moment from the season?
Oh, from the season, from filming?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. That's tough.
Genuinely, it's been like an honor getting to make my little mark here by just throwing in my stupid edits over this deeply serious conversations this one's trying to have. And I'm like,
really great graphic imagery. Like, sitting here having this conversation, I feel so much more like //
It's a self-care session. Please don't speak.
pretty much anything that is
Of
course.
Because it's a really big thought.
Sherlock Holmes in my magnifying glass.
I get to like do some stupid stuff, but
The
it's
girlies
honestly.
live for it. We love it.
I hope they do.
Oh my god. Okay, so wait, let me try to remember. First one was just me. Second one was Domenica. Third one was Mark. Okay. There was a moment in Mark's where I just wasn't really prepared for a joke because we were really like deep in a serious conversation. And he just goes, Picasso didn't have Instagram. And it's like, technically I have more followers than Basquiat and Picasso combined. Combined. That one was good. I liked having my nails done. That was a little
That was
there.
such a fun episode.
That was a fun episode
Sam
too.
got it.
When I'm in like my 80s and I'm about to croak, I hope I have someone who can be like, hey, there's Pilates next door.
You're literally on your lifeline like this. You're on your lifeline like this. Hey, there's a Pilates yoga session.
Hey, by the way, is Pilates on?
Yeah, she ate it up.
Sam gets it. Love you, Sam. Elmer with the glasses right now.
Is Elmer
How to
here?
get into it.
Elmer?
Hey, baby.
I don't know. No, I mean have a seat.
He's so sick.
Yeah, come have a seat on the super sensitive couch.
I'm Elmer Bauman Enriquez. You've seen me host Artistic Visions, but I also edit a lot of other shows. So if you've seen Podcast, some of their edits are mine actually, because I edit that show.
Some of the jokes are yours.
No, okay, not the jokes. Sometimes I actually ruin episodes because of my edits. So yeah, but I will say,
Don't discredit your creativity.
yeah,
Okay.
that's a good point.
Do you find that the podcast episodes are funniest when I'm on them?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like Daria just changes the dynamic. Honestly, she should clone herself 3 times and make the new podcast series.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry to tell you guys. Sorry if this is how you're finding out, but yeah.
All right, get off the couch.
Bye guys.
Hey, yo.
Whoa. How did you learn how to use all these cameras?
High school. Even elementary school.
High school.
I've always been that nerd. I've been like a nerd under the...
Been like a nerd.
I'm like a nerd.
You never seen Star Wars, so
That's true. Is that problematic?
nerd.
Nerd.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I've always been a... Is it a geek? Then what do you call somebody who's into tech?
A geek squad.
Somebody who's into tech. Yeah,
Somebody
I guess
who's
so.
into tech.
A geek. I used to be on my elementary school's little tech team. We would run like assemblies, and we would like do all the mics and stuff.
You would run.
We would run the assembly. I'd run around it. But we would do all like the mic and tech for the assemblies. And then in high school, I did it briefly. My school had a specialist high schools major, SHISM, and ours was ICT, which was all like tech. For a moment, my school's like, we had to do kind of like a rotation. So we would be like the news anchor one week, weatherman, we would run teleprompter, camera, do the switcher another week. So I kind of was reintroduced to like film and television that way. And then now you wrangled me back into it. What? Me as a little weather anchor?
I was just
Today
thinking that. Through the white satin.
I used to say, good morning,
Morning.
STL. Like, get up.
Good
it's 9
morning.
a.m. Like, good job.
This is the super sensitive weather channel. Coming in from the east. Is that east? That way? Coming in from the east, we have clouds. Coming in from the west, we have rain. And coming from north, we have sun. Oh my god! You want to see a gust of wind? Who's a gust of wind? Who is that? Yes, my second guess, Augusta Wind. What is the one thing that you learned from this experience? Like, what's the biggest learning experience?
That you're not funny. So I really have to No.
That I've had to break my back to make jokes on the shit that you say.
Biggest learning experience was, I guess, reintroducing to myself to all the tech, like, and like problem solving along the way. But it's been fun. Like, I've really had a great time doing this. Like,
Me too.
I love to like be a part of what you're making here.
I don't
Like-
think I would have, not to interrupt you, but of course that's what I do. So I don't think I would have like half the fun doing this if I didn't have you being the one behind the camera, because you just
Laughing
like
at you.
laughing at
Gawking.
me, you know, egging me on. Like, I don't know, you make me feel like a confident person who knows what she's talking about. when like I started this and I was like, God, I hope I know what I'm gonna talk about.
And you did.
Just assume I'm just gonna try and jump right in, and this is what came of it, and it's magical and beautiful.
Yeah.
And I love it. Like I love that we have these episodes to just watch over. I mean, some we have to listen over. One episode we lost.
We don't talk about episode 10, okay? We do. I love Suharu. She's amazing.
No, she was amazing. Unfortunately, we won't see her, but
we won't see her.
We will listen.
She'll be here.
We'll listen to her.
Audio waves.
Yeah, I mean, learning the tech is something that you had to do because there's so much here. Mm-hmm. Thank God. We lucked out with.
Yeah.
I mean, we lucked out with OKG Live. Period. Like, we came on at a time when they were getting all these new equipment and like
new studio space. Really got to reap the reward of that.
And like not do any hard work. It's crazy. Like the timing. No. I feel like this is an experience that only really comes once in a while, and it's just so special to me.
Yeah, I'm honored to be a part of it.
And it wouldn't be special without you. It wouldn't be.
Oh my God. No,
waterworks. But it's true. And like, you know, I guess I'll do my shout outs now, but like shout out to Leo who's over there. Leo won't do camera, but I do want to say thank you to Leo for everything he's done for our show and OKG Live and me and Steven, and just everything has been magical and new to me.
He's a powerhouse.
Completely. Tell me about your art. Like, I want to know about your illustration a little bit because I see you do it and I'm like, holy shit.
I'm in a bit of a rut right now because thesis is coming up and I don't exactly know what I'm doing for that. Now...
Well, I'll tell you right now, you're already ahead of the curve. Because this time last year, I was like, mimosas on the beach.
As you should be mimosas on the beach. I love mimosas on the beach.
But I just fully was like not prepared for it to just kick into action in September. So the fact that you're even thinking about it, I mean, I did warn you. So that's good.
There's been a...
But seriously, like, don't stress. You're gonna figure it out.
At this point, I don't know where my art is even at. I don't know if this is like, is this relatable? Is this a relatable topic?
It is relatable.
To feel very lost and like...
I think it's exciting.
There's an air of excitement because it could go in any direction. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I'm a person where if I experience something once, I'm very prone to get bored of it.
Yeah.
Really quickly. Or like feel like, okay, been there, done that.
Yep.
Move on, what's next?
Yep.
And I'm trying to maybe make myself stick to something or be consistent. Mm-hmm. Or be open to something new and exciting, but I don't know where that new and exciting is for me right now.
Yeah. It's scary. It's a scary like tipping point of like, am I about to unlock my new artistic style?
And if not, that's still okay.
Yeah.
At least you explored something and put your effort into something, but
yeah,
I don't know where I'm at with that.
Yeah. From where I'm sitting, a couple inches away from you, from an outsider, you have an extremely consistent collection of work. And whether or not that is based on like style or media or whatever doesn't matter. You have like a viewpoint that is unique. And when I go to the markets and I see people interacting with your work, even when you're not there and you go take a piss or whatever, and people walk by, they're just like thrilled, you know, and whether or not they understand some of the comments you're making, like they're wowed by the ideas and they're like relating to them and they're exciting, and because what you're doing is modern and it's like engaging. And you know, we're gonna put all pictures of this stuff and you can obviously follow Steven here and see all of his work, as you should. And I think you should also go to his website and buy a t-shirt, and that's just my advice. But I think you're on like a really amazing track where like you could go anywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty broad.
You're like,
I'm pretty broad too. But.
You are pretty bro.
So you have.
Oh.
I like to keep my options open. I never wanted to constrict myself to one medium, but I always like it when tech was involved. So I like that I found a nice like intertwine or a way to like synthesize those
Yeah.
two. But I'm like, where do I take that now?
Yeah.
Where do I go? Obviously harder, but
Where do you go? Germany? France? Paris?
Punta Cana.
Ooh, Punta Plata. If I can give you advice for going into thesis, is all the tiny little things inside of you that are like not the bugs, not the viruses, but
Not
all the little
Kimbarlo.
things going on inside of you that are saying things that are like really really quiet and you're kind of scared of them. Go get them.
Yeah.
Get those little bitches because there's feeling there that you can dive into and open it up and like explore, and that way you won't get tired of it, you won't get bored of it, and you're gonna have something to say, and don't be worried about what other people are gonna fucking think. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, truly, your inner saboteur. I got like too many.
Yeah, you do.
They consistently stop me from doing what I want to do or what I think is going to be good for me in the next step. And I'm still trying to figure out ways to turn off that voice.
Yeah, that's a lifelong process.
Right.
Like we're always
understanding-
learning. All of us are learning how to do it,
Yeah.
and it's like
I need to understand how to like dissect when it's something like a conscious where it's like, oh, okay, let's reevaluate this
Yeah,
action
yeah.
or let's look
Yeah.
and see like if this is going to be bad versus no, everyone's going to hate this. And it's
Yes,
it's
exactly.
like almost like a malicious thing.
Yeah, it's a fine line because one part of it is just the creative process and the other part of it is shitting on yourself.
Yeah.
And that is not what that's never helpful in any regard. And I think if you just consistently show up for yourself, whether or not you end up making the desired result by the end of the day, like you showed up, right? And you know this, that at any point you could sit down and do something and it could be something that you didn't think of the first time.
Yeah.
But you would never get there if you don't even sit down to do it.
If you didn't sit down.
So it's like having the courage, which I know you have, to really open your mind and be willing to try different kinds of things. You're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
And you're going to end up doing something that's like really fun and exciting. And since you're so excited about media and tech, use that.
Yeah.
Because your thesis can be whatever you want. It doesn't have to be 6 foam core, 11 by 14 illustrations on cardboard.
Yeah.
You can do whatever the fuck you want, and they're gonna make it work.
Yeah.
Just ask for an iPad.
No,
They'll give you a wall. I've been saying this.
Oh, getting to see your process throughout these has
Yeah.
been just like incredible. You just go for it.
It's scary.
It's scary, but you do it effortlessly. Like you don't break a sweat in front of these people.
Sweat comes from here at the nighttime.
When 9 p.m.
Well,
rolls
let me tell you, when
around.
the nighttime goes down, the sun goes down, and the lights turn off, and that, let me tell you, that's when I start thinking. One thing's for sure is we have a good time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We have a good time anytime, anywhere.
Anyway, anytime.
Especially last night in the Grange Park.
If the Grange Park could talk.
If the trees in the Grange Park could talk,
They already whisper, but if they could speak.
Mama locked up, hands behind my back, go to prison right now. Oh, bitch, I love you, bitch.
I love you too.
And thank you for coming on this journey with me.
She hasn't gotten rid of me for 4 years. Here's to another 4.
Here's to another 4. Yeah, I'm actually
do a
taking.
4?
Yeah, I'm actually doing a double major at OCAD next year.
Double minor in OKG Live.
Minor in OCAD. major in painting. Minor in OCAD Live, because that's a course now. I think. It fucking better be.
Well, thank you for
Thank
having
you.
me, Baba.
Oh my god, thank you
Oh
for
my
doing this.
god, I can't wait to retire.
Just started.
She
Retire.
she won't let go. I can't.
He's not letting go. I think I'm stuck. Oh, fill out your person.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, you should do like little run through,
I'm like
little memories. This is so exciting. I've seen everybody else do this. Now it is my turn.
too good at the flowers.
Well, we get to a lot of airtime. Are we gonna have to bill her for the amount of time we mention her?